welcome back to Baby's First Dumpy. We're playing music. I think this is the music to Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
How you get it? It's because people make that joke because they're not fucking funny. Anyway, we're done with the Scooby-Doo and race talks. I think went pretty well. Let's talk about something that's not gonna get us flack, even though we're supportive and want it to be better. You shit. It was Prime exclusive day on Amazon the last 2 days. Did you buy anything?
Not me. I don't have Prime anymore.
Really?
Nah, I got rid of it. My wife has it anyway, so if I really need something from Prime, I'll be like, hey, buy this.
That's fair. I just got 2 magic decks that were super duper. One of them's a gift.
Ooh. I did, Google had their showcase this week, dating the episode, you know? So, I bought a Pixel 7 that's supposed to be here tomorrow as of recording this. Pre-ordered and all that.
So I have an iPhone, and before we get the war between Apple and not Apple, one, you can have your own damn opinion. That's great.
Okay.
I can have my own damn opinion. Other people can too. Who cares?
Right.
Go ahead. You have something to say about that?
No. I think I'm gonna have to do a music challenge. I totally guessed that last one. I think I'm gonna have to listen.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. And there's pros and cons to everything, even the Windows phones, whatever. I literally have it so I can talk to my family because the rest of them have iMessage and we have bad service and it's convenient. Whatever. That shit out of the way before I get flame ward being called an Apple fanboy, whatever. I really want a Pixel. They look so good. The camera stuff and like everything about it looks wonderful.
I've been a hardcore Android person for a long, even before I owned a smartphone. I had a Nexus 7 tablet to read books when I was in college, which was also Google made. Well, Google software, Asus made the hardware. And I don't know, before that I had an iPod Touch, which was basically a dumbed down iPhone for you young kids. It didn't have the phone part. And a lot of the issues I had with using, because I was using that iPod Touch for a lot of things, you know, early days in smartphones. I was using it for computing things, and it lacked a lot of things that I really wanted in a portable computer, you know. And when I switched to Android, a lot of the things I was complaining about iOS not having, Android had. Apple's probably fixed this by now. Apple did not have a file management system, like a Finder or a Windows Explorer type thing at the time. They
do now.
Do they now? Android had one right out the gate.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, the original iPhone didn't come equipped with the App Store.
Nope.
Can we talk about this guy?
You know what the grossest part about him is? Besides the fact he looks like a mix of a fetus and Slimer from Ghostbusters. He's eating what looks like Jell-O with tuna in it. Have you seen those smartphones they have now where it's like has an actual almost DSLR like lens on them?
If I'd gone with the Pixel 7 Pro, I would have one of those. Actually, I have the Galaxy S10 right now, and that has a telephoto on it.
Is it really?
Yeah. And I know that Nexus 7 Pro also has one, but I couldn't be bothered.
That's fair.
I
Well, there's like some third-party phones where it's like The lens actually goes out like half an inch or an inch.
Oh, really? See, and my thing is, like, I do like having a nice camera on my phone. I have so many SLR cameras, and I say SLR because they aren't all digital. I don't necessarily need all of that in my phone. Is it cool? Yeah. But if I'm gonna go out and take professional photos, it's not what I'm gonna use.
Yeah, that's fair. With me, I want to have a really good camera because I do a lot of filming of random shit on my phone, like just footage. Because we all have, if you have a remotely modern smartphone, you either have a 1080p or a 4K camera on your phone.
Right.
So like,
And the 4K video really is the selling point for me as far as phone cameras go. But I don't need a telephoto for that.
like I'll record stuff with like
Because
other
none of my
lodge members or like friends, just like us doing stupid shit because we're gonna have compilations of that at some point.
right, and none of my DSLRs have 4K capabilities, anyways. Because I'm a broke bitch.
Or if I want to take a dumb video, like I was helping my buddy Nick move. He was just moving apartment complexes, like buildings, not even complex. He literally moved 2 buildings down. He got a bigger apartment with an extra bedroom.
Is this our recently a father friend, Nick?
It's the not so recently a father friendly, still a father.
Okay.
The father of my goddaughter. How about that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Ah.
This was the Nick that wasn't I can. But anyway, semantics be gone. I dared him like, hey, what are the odds you just throw a donut at your girlfriend? And he's like, I'll bet. And so I recorded him whipping a donut at his girlfriend because I thought it'd be funny. And I saw it. I'm like, you know, it'd be funny if we just had a compilation of us just doing stupid shit like that. Oh, God.
We've witnessed our first game over. I was mauled by a dog.
With only 2 legs.
This just kicked me right back to the start. Like, am I gonna... Where's this gonna leave me?
Oh, no. Please tell me I didn't reset your progress from your last save.
I really fucking hope not. Why do I only have 21 life? But, Toad. Yeah, okay. Heal me. Sure. You didn't heal me.
Oh, you gotta go find help. Find it. Probably like knocking the pots over.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just some morsels for me.
I guess check that room right there. The bottom of the screen.
You think so?
Well, if you can open it, then it saves your progress.
Oh yeah.
Okay. There you go. You never know with these old GameCube games whether it's gonna be nice to you and actually keep your save and keep most of your progress, or if it's just gonna be, you know what?
Just gonna
You don't get to keep your progress.
Give you the big fuck you. This will be the real test. Oh yeah. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, you got it. I love recording shit, and I don't even have 5G on my phone. I have the iPhone XR. Great. I'm almost the kind of person, I use my smartphones until they're not bricked, but like about to become obsolete to the point where it's slower than it should be.
And honestly, that's kind of why I wanted to switch to a Pixel. I've wanted to switch to a Pixel for a long time. I've used Samsung for a long time. Samsung makes great phones, but one of the things I don't want Samsung's proprietary software.
Get that thing out of the sand pit. I think they'll get the dog off you.
You think so?
I do think. Maybe, oh, put water on it. Did I figure it out? I did.
You did. But yeah, I don't want Samsung's proprietary software. I want just a base Android. None of the fluff.
Yeah. Maybe suck it up now. It's grown.
And I don't like that Android 13 just came out. I am still running Android 12 because Samsung doesn't want to push it out yet. Because their proprietary software isn't ready for it.
Yeah, they do have a lot of proprietary and shovelware-ass software. Android. I had Android for a while, so I can actually make it. Maybe just suck out of the doghouse.
Oh.
I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, but you know what? It works.
Figured something out.
Sometimes you just gotta do the dumb until it works. Oh, I see. Suck out of the doghouse. You need something, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting that bone again. Look at that good boy. That is a cute dog. Well, like, my last iPhone was the 6S Plus. It was a good phone, but the thing is, when I replaced my phone, like 2018, it was chugging with bare minimum on it. Like, just a couple things like Twitter and, like, things you wouldn't necessarily think of as super demanding. It would take long ass time to do them, or it just wouldn't work. And it stopped getting iOS updates, and obviously that's a controlled, like, making things obsolete, and I get that. Whatever.
Right.
But it's like when my phone is struggling to, like, have more than 3 apps open, it's time to get a new one, and I got the XR for really cheap when it was pretty new. I'm like, okay, sure, and the next one will probably be like an iPhone 13. Something like that. Because it works, and the nice part about Apple is they don't have a lot of actual garbage shovelware on.
That's actually my favorite selling point that Apple has, is that they don't have all of the, even, like, I buy my Android phones unlocked because I'm on Verizon. If I buy it through Verizon, it's going to have Verizon shovelware on top of the Samsung shovelware.
Yep.
And Apple doesn't allow the carriers to do that to their phones, which I wish the other companies would get behind.
I know I was on Sprint, and Sprint had one app on that shovel where you could delete it.
Yeah, you see, you can't delete them on the Android ones.
I love what they did now with iOS, where they actually made it so you can delete even the iOS shovelware apps that you don't want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can delete any of them.
I remember when, what was it? Newsstand came out on iOS back when I was still using my old iPod Touch, and people were really upset they couldn't delete it.
Yep.
I was annoyed with it enough to the point where I was trying to use it just to justify that it was there. Justify it for Apple. And I just couldn't do it. Oh, my other major complaint, as somebody who does graphic design and now video editing and, like, very computer-oriented skills, I like app development. I applied to be an Apple app developer. By the time I got my acceptance for that, I'd already switched to Android and become an app developer on that because it takes 2 seconds. Which can be a good or negative thing. Apple takes a long time to vet their app developers, and Google will just let any Joe Schmo do it.
Yeah.
But from a student who was trying to learn the stuff, his perspective, Google was the way to go.
100%. Just the other day, I had to reinstall one of the shovelware.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like super shovelware. It was something weird. I had to reinstall. I reinstalled the podcast app. That's what it was.
Really?
Because they have their own podcast app on there. And it works fine. But I use what's called the podcast app. It's a third-party one. Just because it keeps track of like the amount of hours you listen to per podcast and recommends you stuff based on it.
Okay.
So it's like, cool, you listen to a lot of Northern Folk Lodge After Hours? Well, in the same categories and with like a similar demographic, similar like length and many other aspects are very similar, you might like this. It's like, cool.
That is cool.
I did honestly mostly so I could see how many times I've listened to Sleepycast over and over again, because that's like a podcast I think I've listened to in its entirety like 10 or 15. It's just like our podcast, just like a casual shoot the shit thing. Just a bunch of Newgrounds animators. It's just really nice to listen to. Noise I can ignore. Ew. Having that guy. No. But like, it's super easy to reinstall because you just go into the app store and you just type in the name of the app that you need. Or like, oh, you delete the Measure app and you want it again? Cool, just install it.
Yeah.
You know what I really do wish Apple would do?
What's that?
Stop it with the Apple Arcade stuff, man.
Oh, Google's doing it too. They've got the Google Play version of that. Yeah. They were.
I see what you're trying to do. If there were Apple developed games, that's fine. Like, I get it, but it's also like, why do you have a random like Lego strategy game on? Like, random sports games, like, that's cool. I'm not gonna pay a subscription for another thing, you know.
Well, and my other thought on that too is, I don't game on my phone that much.
I have spurts, but normally when I'm poop, I'm not like just waiting for something. Like, oh, I'll have a couple games.
I might open a Pokemon Go for a few minutes on my lunch break. That's about the extent of my phone gaming. I own a PlayStation 4. I own a beefy gaming PC. I own a Nintendo Switch. I don't need to game on my phone. I like buttons, and a lot of games on phones don't support controllers.
True. Like, I have like this
Enix.
one game where it's like a remake of like an NES football game.
Yeah.
It's free and it's really easy. It's really, like, you can play an entire game in like 2 minutes. Super easy. I just have stuff like that. Like, you know what? Like, why not? You know, like, to kill that dog again.
Yep. Hey, so next time on Northern Folk Lodge Plays, I'll probably have this dog killed already. And we'll just get right back to that boss room.
Right?
Hi, everybody.
Uh,
Fire merch.
no.